I spent $300 on an accessory kit for my Wolverine head sculpture. Do you have this real style head carving? Today we're bringing you the Hot Toy Studio in stock. It's a branch brand of HT. It's called Hano Studio. It's mainly a comic book line and it's affordable. At $200, it's a throwback to the days when I was just playing with toys. This Wolverine is a classic figure. First appeared in 1980 in the X-Men comic book. The whole body is covered with animal skin and has a very wild look. The big ears extending from the eyes to the sides of the head are his most iconic feature. So much so that Hugh Jackman's movie version pays homage to it in the hair department. The yellow part of the costume is the fiber of the fabric. The brown part of the costume is made of a special soft rubber that HT uses extensively in his tights. This material is not only resistant to aging, it has no effect on mobility. The highlight of this Wolverine is the rubberized arm. Unlike HT's previous rubberized products, the entire arm is extremely soft to the touch. It can avoid the risk of bursting to the greatest extent. There are 4 interchangeable mouths on the face sculpt. However, there is a very obvious gap when combined with the head sculpture. Speaking of Wolverine, how can we not have his iconic claws? The length of Wolverine's claws is very exaggerated. SS also released a similar model of Wolverine before. To be honest, I like SS look better. He's much more vicious in comparison. That's why I replaced the real Wolverine head sculpture from Sideshow Studio on top of the HT. It's a good match. There's nothing wrong with it. Another thing I have to complain about is that HT's claws are not made of alloy, but it is possible to install waving special effects on each of the 3 claws. Maybe because of a low price, there are not many accessories. There are only 2 replacement hands and a red katana. The katana is not made of metal. It's plastic. The design of the ground link background board is still very new, but there's a small problem. To install the backdrop, you need to cut out the pattern on the inside of the paper shell. In addition to the Wolverine at the venue, there's also the previously announced Magneto and yellow suit version of Wolverine. If you've had enough of the movie and TV superhero series, then you can pay attention to the follow-up products of Hano Studio's comic book series.